Okay, so I'm gonna make this one really fast, because it's 3 in the morning. And yeah, so I watched. It's on Tubi. It's called "Don't Log Off," which is like lost footage, but it's shot in like real time. It's all shot from a laptop, pretty much screen, Skype type movie, sort of like Unfriended or The Den or other computer recorded movies. Except this one, granted, it's not supernatural, though they kind of make it almost. They want you to think it is at first, and I mean, the movie was about as a group of friends. They are surprising their one of their best friends for their birthday through FaceTime, because this movie I guess was made during because it's set in 2020, so what pandemic issues we were having. So it shot pretty much during that, I guess, and it wasn't released until now, I guess. I have to say, I guess, because the way the movie is shot, it must be. Uh, but it tries to be like a horror thriller mystery, because like pretty much we don't really know anything about these characters other than that they're friends, and one of them, the one pair is a couple, and they just moved in together, I guess. Um, and I guess the one lead, well, the chick that goes missing, she's dating. She reveals that she's dating some guy off a Tinder, and this sort of could have been like a, if you watch or listen to like those YouTube creepy pasta, or not creepy pasta, but my, I forget how they, scary stories of scary dates or whatever, or killer dates or whatever. This movie could have been a adaptation of that. Because, like, spoilers. This movie is not supernatural. It's very boring. It's very repetitive after a while. Because it made me want to watch Unfriend It more. Because at least, because I didn't really care about anybody in this movie when they kept going to this one chick's apartment the whole time. Like one by one, everybody kept going over there, and people were getting taken on camera, and people were like, "Oh, I'm going over there next," and then they do, and then they get taken, and then the next person, I'm going over, and then I get, the one girl gets not roofied, but chloroformed on camera, and then they still call the police, and then the police act like they can't do anything about it. I'm like, what? Okay. And in the movie, like it reveals that, oh, it was the guy she met off a Tinder the whole time, so he was stalking her, I guess. Because the movie opens like shot like an actual film, like cinematography and all that. It begins with this one chick driving in the area at night. She's unloading her car with a box, and then she gets taken in the night, and then it cuts to the camera screen of these characters FaceTiming each other, and then that's when our story really starts. But yeah, like for the most part, and then I didn't understand the ending because, granted, nobody was really in danger because everybody survives at the end, which, granted, like it wasn't generic downbeat ending like most of these lost footage or real time films are, but you know, at the same time, I didn't care because I didn't care about anybody because everybody was making dumb decisions. Literally, like I kept like either laughing at the stupidity of people. Literally, like because at first they think it's a prank that their friend's doing, or the fact that their one friend lied that they were home or at their apartment, but then they weren't really. But then or no, they thought they were at their parents' house, but they really weren't. They were at their apartment, and they had a green screen. The Sam character was lying that she was not really home with her parents, but at her actual apartment room, I guess. But then I didn't understand the gist of that because then that's revealed early that she was using a green screen or whatever. But then the parents come in there and the one chick, and then they don't really. She even says, or the one, even the dad asks, like, "Why did you think she was here?" And then it cuts to. It doesn't even cut to her answer. It just cuts to her talking to the friends again. I'm like, what? I would like to know what the parents think of going on. Like, what? Why'd you cut that? Um, I'm pretty sure the parents would have been more, you know, helpful in with the police. Pretty sure if they're actually worried, then they might buy them more. They might actually do something about it. But nope, they just totally bypass that section of the film. Um, the main chick, I forget everybody's names. The only names I remember is Becca, which is with the one guy she calls Babe. They call each other Babe a lot. You have Ariel Winter, who, if you know her from Modern Family, she was the middle, I believe, the young sister of Sarah Hyland's character, the nerdy sister. Um, she plays in this, and she was a co-producer apparently. But yeah, her character I understand. Like, she's very sarcastic, I guess, and very almost miserable. It seems like she seemed like she doesn't care for people in relationships, but then that's weird because then by the end she's with the one guy who likes to prank people a lot and make jokes and sarcasm. He's like the Chandler of the group, sort of. Then she's dating him at the end. I'm like, what? Okay, I guess their banter is just them saying that they like each other, but not really. Okay. And, you know, and then you have like the main chick, who, again, I don't remember these characters' names, but you have her. She calls the police at one point, or I think 2 or 3 times. Does nothing. Even the operator on the phone was sounding very suspect. Like, at first, I thought maybe it was like unfriended dark web where they're hacking into everybody's camera feed or even the phone line and all that. I thought maybe that's what was going on. Nope, it was just actual, the operator on the phone, but they weren't doing their job. They weren't willing to help, I guess. Um, so you have that, and again, the ending is very questionable because while everybody lives at the end and they're all, celebrating Sam's character's birthday, normal now. But then it's weird because it almost ends on like not a cliffhanger, but like a sequel bait almost, like, because they reveal that, the police caught the Tinder date killer or whatever he's called, or quarantine killer, I believe is what he's called. They caught him, but it was weird because the ending has a shot on the main chick, because the Sam character's asking who sent this birthday gift wrapped or whatever, and then she looks directly at us in the camera, very, like, almost worried, and then it just cuts to black, and I'm like, what? So what? Did she make a deal with the quarantine killer or something, or what? I know, or did I don't know. That's what I mean. Like, the movie was uneventful, if you ask me. The only reason I really didn't want to finish it. I really was just, at this point, as soon as the second person went over, or no, as soon as the third person went over there, the Ariel character, I was done for. And then even when her later on love interest, I get the Chandler being in a group, even then when he decides to go over, I guess, to that apartment or to the guy that they think kidnapped. But then it was weird because even then you find out that they were all, I guess, chloroformed or knocked out and all kidnapped in the same area, I guess. Or no, they got knocked out and I guess yeah, chloroformed and all locked in a room. Becca and her boyfriend were I guess locked together in the same room, unconscious the whole time, and then the one the Sam character, I guess she was also chloroformed. Well, yeah, she was chloroformed. I guess also, I guess they were all together, locked in the same room, and that. But yeah, the movie again, there's better lost footage films. Unfriended to me is better. The Gallows, Grant, these are supernatural films, but I would say the Den is better, but then not really because I don't like the ending. Um, but there's other way better lost footage films that you know, at least even with Dark Web, Unfriended Dark Web, at least that one they let you on DVD anyway. You can choose which ending. If you, I think there's like what 3 endings, so you can either have nobody survives or have one of the others survive, or you have both of them survive. The two remaining survive people. So I like that. So at least there's a variety of stuff in that, and also better character because we see they seem more genuine with each other, and you know even the first one, like you're not really supposed to like the characters in the first one, but and I didn't mind that really, but I really didn't mind the ending as well because I thought it was I didn't care for the jump scare at the end, but I didn't mind what it was leading up to. Um, but here, yeah, I don't recommend it. I don't think it's a great film. The acting was fine for what it was. Nobody really turned in a good or amazing performance. Um, it was edited fine, you know. Um, I will say I will commend them for if this was during COVID, and filming was pretty tough during that. Not even pretty tough. It was tough filming during that time. So I do give them kudos, credit um, for that, for that technical aspect. But overall, I would say skip because it's not scary really. Um, it wasn't really creepy. It was, if anything, repetitive after a while and boring. And again, you don't care about anybody. But yeah, overall, I'm not a fan of this film. So if anybody's interested, please remember to like and subscribe and share. Also, hit the notification bell so you know when I drop a new review or reaction video or commentary. Also, you can request that through PayPal or Patreon. Both links are down below in my info box in the description. Thanks for listening. Peace and love.